Whoa! Hey, hi.
Hold on, I gotta get a drink.
Hold on, I gotta get a drink.
Guys, I really do want to use this platform that I have to spread awareness, okay? And the Department of Homeland Security says you're supposed to drink 2 of those office jugs of water per half day. Okay, so if you're not doing that, you are dying. You are dying and you're gonna go to hell. Oh wait, guys, hold on, I'm getting a message.
Rip
Oh, guys, we gotta go live. We got a live interview with what is the guy's name? He was the president. It's an interview that just came out. Let's take a look.
The dogs, mostly German Shepherds. These are idiots we're dealing with. That's because they don't understand life. They don't understand whatever it is that you have to understand. When I see what happens, when I see the level of stupidity, there's something wrong.
There's something wrong. These are idiots we're dealing with. The dogs. The dogs. Dead.
So I watched this whole interview, just trying to squeeze content out of it. It's pretty insufferable, pretty long, and frankly, pretty boring. But there is one funny part in it, and here it is.
I did a good job. I did a great job with North Korea. Kim Jong-un, you went with me on a trip. You insulted him, which didn't make my life too easy, but that's okay.
He's talking to Tucker Carlson there. He's like, you went with me to North Korea. You did a bad job. Let's be honest.
With your little attitude, your little boat shoes. You were there with your little boat shoes.
This is Tucker Carlson. I guess he has to grovel because that stuff came out about how he was like, Trump sucks. Trump sucks in those private texts. So he has to go back and be like,
Sir, it's an honor, sir.
And Trump's like,
you blew it. You blew it in North Korea. You made us both look like nerds. There were cute girls there, and you embarrassed us. We seemed like losers because of you.
And then Tucker Carlson's like, sorry, sir.
You insulted him, which didn't make my...
Sorry. I did blow it. I'm a nerd and a loser. I'll punch myself in the face.
Yeah, so nothing too great in this interview. Two lunatics going like this to each other.
Okay.
So it used to be like 5 years ago, the idea was you do your thing, we do our thing, we don't bother each other. That was called tolerance. You want to dress up like a woman? Fine.
Whoa, hey, okay.
Now the rules have changed completely.
All right.
Worship me as I dress up like a woman or I'll crush you.
Whoa.
That's why suddenly everything, even beer cans, are celebrating and promoting transgenderism.
Oh,
Bud
okay.
Light has just...
Okay, so over the past, week, conservative media has turned into the Bud Light outrage hour. They're pissed off, I guess, that there's a transgender person who did an ad somewhere. Like, you would have to seek this ad out. The only people watching this ad, I think, are people seeking it out to be pissed off about it. But guys, I really empathize with this because of the fact is that, when you're drinking Bud Light, okay, when you're drinking Bud Light, you take your time. You take your time. It's a very classy, delicate process. You're looking at the can. It's like, you do. Ooh, it's oaky. You're not just trying to get it into your wretched, godforsaken body as fast as possible. Huh?
People who drink Bud Light are not impressed, is the truth. John Rich is one of them.
Oh.
He's, of course, a famous singer-songwriter, country
Oh, I thought he was your...
Dead!
star. He joins us tonight with his thoughts on Bud Light going trans.
Oh, amazing.
Jonathan, I appreciate your coming on tonight. What do you make of this?
Oh, here's some real good evidence for what's really going on down in the street with this. A guy who looks like he's as full of crap as he actually is, John Rich.
I'm a cowboy, looking down on Nashville from my mansion I got from making the worst music anybody's ever heard.
So you really gotta hope, and it's not even owned by the Bush family anymore, but that Bud Light fails over this. I mean, I don't want to be mean, I don't want to root for bankruptcy, but in this case, I think we have to hope for that.
Yeah, they're definitely gonna go bankrupt, Two companies, Miller and Budweiser, they own all the beer, basically. They're definitely going to go bankrupt from this.
You're a moron.
Okay, so I don't know. Maybe there is some case where a boycott could work. Usually it's strikes and union crap. That's what companies are really afraid of, as we've seen with Amazon. Maybe there's some boycott that could work, but definitely conservative causes have a long history of boycotts that don't work. And Rolling Stone did a really good list of all of them. Keurig, I remember this. Keurig in 2017, we're going to boycott the Keurig, whatever that is. What are those little coffee cups or whatever? We're going to boycott that. Didn't work. Their stock kept going up. And this was on Fox News. I mean, they were beaming this out to conservatives. We're not going to buy this. We're not going to buy this. Stock only went up. Okay, then they were going to boycott Carhartt because Carhartt was like, you got to get a vaccine to work here. Hashtag boycott Carhartt started trending nationally.
So Sebastian Gorka was talking about it too.
Didn't work. Also didn't work. Oh, Disney, because they were putting, I don't know, they had a gay character or something. Also did not work. And on and on and on. None of these stupid things work.
I think the customers decide. Customers are king. So I own a bar downtown in Nashville called Redneck Riviera.
Okay.
And our number one selling beer up until a few days ago was, guess what? Bud Light. That was the number one beer. We got cases and cases and cases of it.
Sniffing.
Sitting back there.
Wow.
But in the past several days, you're hard-pressed to find anybody ordering one. So as the business owner, I just go, hey, if you guys aren't going to order it, we got to put something else in here. And
Amazing.
At the end,
Bud Light was the biggest selling thing there. Bud Light was the biggest selling beer. They had to have cases of it. And then this story happens. They can't sell a drop. They can't sell a drop of the crap. That's not like a beer problem or a marketing problem. That's like you need to stay away from media for a while problem. Oh, we come here and we drink the same crap all the time, but now we can't because of, I don't know, there was a story. I forgot what the story is. There was a lady, she was on Drew Barrymore, and then she was in a TikTok or something, I don't know. But
The beer that I come here every weekend to drink, I'm not drinking it. That's for sure.
This is American media, as we're going to see, like basically on both sides, just looking for crap to fill time, basically. Because if you think about it, like, what is it? You get a Bud Light, it'll have some crap on it. Oh, what is this? Yeah. Oh, what is this? The Susan G. Komen crap they're doing or something. Then you go glug, 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 glug. Drive, crash, die. That's Bud Light. That's what you do. You go like this. That's the person in the car accident dying. It's sad. That's a sad drop story there. They didn't make it. It's too bad. But, twist. The person who died was a bad person. Okay? They were really bad. They were a murderer.
Good evening and welcome to Tucker Carlson. Tonight, on Tuesday, 2 days ago, Twitter slapped a warning label on all tweets from National Public Radio.
Oh, okay.
Going forward, NPR will be identified for users of Elon Musk's social media site as, quote, state-affiliated media. Sniffing. That is the same category as Russia Today or China's Central Television.
Oh, okay.
It means that NPR is not that different from the Tehran Times, with the exception, of course, being less accurate and more anti-American.
Oh,
so that happened on Tuesday. Why are we telling you about it?
Okay, this NPR story, how they got labeled as state media on Twitter, this was just 5 days ago, and my oh my, how things can change in 5 days. Check this out.
But not tonight.
Whoa.
By calling National Public Radio what it is, Elon Musk has used English as it was intended to be used in order to tell the truth. Of course, NPR is state media.
Okay, then we skip ahead about 2 minutes. Here we go.
So you can forget the rockets and the electric cars. Elon Musk is a hero for this alone. But NPR wasn't finished. It still had fight.
Calm down.
National Public Radio was so angry, so
Thank God. He's right on this one. Thank God.
Thank the Lord, Allah, on high, that Elon Musk has saved us from this state-run media,
Who saved us? Iluma.
Thank God he saved our asses from this state media, NPR. Because the concern with state media is that they'll disseminate information in a cherry-picked and misleading way, that serves a concentrated power at the top. And then the state could do something terrible like, independent journalists, on there. I don't know. I'll just throw out an example. Independent journalists on their Substack or something like that. He'll just cut your ass off. And the state is doing that for their own personal financial gain. Thank God. Thank God Elon Musk is protecting us from that kind of crap. Okay, so let's see. Tuck. This guy, he sounds like this.
You're a moron.
Oh, hey, take it back. Let's see what he has to say about the dangers of state-run media like NPR. Here we go.
Nor are we fabricating NPR's report from just last month that informed us male athletes have no inherent performance advantages over female athletes.
Whoa.
None at all.
Okay.
That is a fact, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh.
Men and women are physically the same size.
Okay.
They have the same muscle mass. There is no difference whatsoever in their bone structure. We checked with...
Oh, man. Okay, so I see the dangers of state-run media are... No, they'll talk about cultural crap, culture war stuff. Oh, man. Could you imagine?
Okay. And our number one selling beer up until a few days ago was, guess what? Bud Light.
That's NPR. You got to say they know their audience.
Yeah.
They don't only serve their audience, they put their audience on the air. So it's kind of a continuous loop. The snake eating its own tail. So you probably...
I mean, yeah, it's true, but have you watched Fox News? Okay, anyway.
Well, you shouldn't be too surprised.
Yeah.
You're a moron. With an audience like its desperately unhappy, barren personal life audience, that NPR is all in on the question of romance novels.
Yeah, great.
Watch.
Okay.
I'm really big in the sci-fi ones. One of the books was a gay couple, and one of them was a kraken. And I didn't want that to unlock something in me. Unfortunately, it did.
Okay, great. So that's the danger of state media, is that they talk about the exact same stuff we do, but just that they're not pissed off about it. Oh, well, amazing, great. But I do have to say, NPR, sorry if anybody listens to it out there, it is terrible. It's terrible, okay? But it's also the only way that I've ever listened to NPR is the same way I hope people listen to the Joe Rogan show, where you're using 0.8% of your brain to listen to it.
Okay, how can I do this without being mean?
From WHYY in Philadelphia, I'm Terry Gross with Fresh Air.
Terry Gross on NPR, it seems like a sweet Mima, generally, to me. Seems like a sweet Mima. But she wrote, I remember I saw this book at a Barnes & Nobles or something, and I laughed. I remember seeing this book at the bookstore, 20 years ago or whatever. It was a book by Terry Gross. I guess it's her autobiography or something. And I remember laughing out loud at the title of this book. Just standing in the bookstore. Laughing at the title of this book. The title of the book is All I Did Was Ask. All I did was ask. Terry Gross, I do interviews. That's how I read it. All I did was ask. Again, she seems like a totally innocent, nice Mima, but that is that's like a satire. That's a satire of a New York NPR interview person, what they would title their book. All I did was ask. I'm sorry, Terry Gross, if you're watching this, you're just asking people questions, in a kind of boring way. So, sorry I made fun of your book title, but it is funny. Admit it. Admit it, Terrence. Is it short for Terrence? Okay, Terrence Gross. As terrible as NPR is, it's not nearly as extreme of state propaganda as... How many views does this piece of absolute garbage, this piece of toilet, have? 91,000 views in 10 hours. This might be one of the worst things I've ever seen in my life. The Five on Fox News.
Hard work's a thing of the past in Joe Biden's America.
Oh yeah, for who? For you? You little lazy turd? Let's get you at work in the drive-thru at a Starbucks, you little rancid piece of garbage. Okay, anyway.
Under Democrats, we've turned into a bunch of lazy, entitled, snot-nosed brats.
Well, you have,
Except for me, of course.
Oh, okay.
Americans are now... This is the workforce you'd expect after years of liberal leaders brainwashing people into thinking they deserve everything without lifting a finger.
It's simply not fair. If you can make $1 million or $100 million, go at it.
Dad!
Pay your fair share.
We deserve to be able to retire with dignity.
Look at these far leftists. Okay.
Bankruptcy.
Yeah.
We can't overlook the role that concentrated corporate power has played in creating the conditions for price gouging.
The American people know that we are being ripped off.
The poor work ethic showing up in Gen Z. It's forcing
Those are your clips for the poor work ethic?
Hey, I wandered dead-eyed into Fox News to repeat talking points all day, but these people have no work ethic.
Okay, I can't even watch. I can't even watch the rest of this clip. This absolute. This is something even worse than state propaganda, whatever this crap is. And then Geraldo shows up for some reason. Oh, great. Amazing segment from Fox News.
Well, there we go, guys. Some of the stupidest media.
Some of the most extreme, stupidest media that a small segment of the population watches. And they say, wow, amazing. They say, oh, wow, my grandson will love this. I'll tell him about it. That kind of stuff. It's stupid. Everybody knows it. So you can kiss our ass. Hope you guys are having a good week. You know what I mean? Okay. We're making some progress here. Wednesday, if we had this guy's job, it'll be fine because we don't do anything all day. But for those of us who actually do things, we keep on trucking. Love you guys so much. Thank you for watching this. You're looking at it and you're going, okay. I say something and then you go, okay. And we watch a clip, you go, okay. And then we all go hang out with our dad. Talk to you guys soon. Love you and bye-bye.
Oh, hey, guys.
Guess what? You're not even getting the whole show. If you want every episode and a whole bunch of other
subscribe on Patreon.
Subscribe on Patreon for as little as 2 bones. Just click the stupid little link below the video in the comments.
See, right there.
There you go. Click it and that, yep. When you become a patron for as little as 2 bones, you get the Tuesday, Thursday, patron-only episodes. You also get the weekly Book-a-Blega show where we talk about important books. The questions and comments thing where you can ask questions and make comments and all this crap.
And the weekly behind-the-scenes show. All for less than the price of a rancid Charleston Chew.
And for only 25 putrid little dollars,
you could become a producer.
That's right, support the show and get your name up here. Look at these people. Look at these people. It make the show possible. Okay? God. I mean, without these beautiful people, this show goes straight into the dumpster. A rotten, just wet, disgusting dumpster. Behind a restaurant. So there's old milk in there. That's where this show ends up without these people. Is that what you want? Okay, I guess it's what you want. I'll just leave. Nope, it's done. It's too late. Okay? Here we go. Here's the dump truck. Here's the dump truck come to pick up the show. This is what would happen with no producers. Thank you.